Hey up, Miodes, it is King Rowie here, the king of craft beer, the king of beer reviews, and the final boss of beer reviewers. I seem to only be drinking sours at the minute. I don't know why that has happened. There seems to be a lot of sours going on. I think I've just no massive IPAs have caught my eye anywhere that I've gone, to be perfectly honest with you. And although I did love the sound of this, because it's two breweries that I love, well, it's one brewery that I love and one brewery that I think is fucking incredible. So we have got Even More Hydra. It is a collaboration between Other Half New York and Mortalis, who are also New York. There was a point on the channel, I think, where it was pretty much just a Mortalis beer review channel, where I think something like 7 beers in a row were all Mortalis beers from, you know, from their Hydra series, etc. They just do stupid, amazing sort of sour dessert style beers in cans. They're always super thick. They're always super delicious. So this is 7%, slightly stronger than I thought it was, to be honest with you. Sour ale brewed with blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, cacao nibs, and marshmallow. So yeah, it's got great can art there, because the can art is literally a can of Mortalis Hydra. Yeah, so it looks great. Enough of that nonsense. Let's get it in the bloody glass. Yeah, so yeah, I've taken this out of the fridge about 15-20 minutes ago, doing a little roll there to just see, to loose the juice, as it were. So, oh yeah, that has got a. I am glad I am not wearing a white t-shirt for this one, because that would, one drop of this is a t-shirt killer, carpet killer, glass wrecker, all the best things. I mean, that looks absolutely banging. Sort of like you could use that as like a prop in a horror movie for blood, for Dracula, couldn't you? That looks absolutely magnificent. Let's get a little sniff of this. I bought this from Brew Cavern. It's been in the fridges for a couple of weeks, actually. It was £10.90 a can, but you'd expect that for something of Evil Twin, New York, Mortalis anyway. But yeah, and also you're not going to drink 6 or 7 of these in a row. These are like a nice treat beer, so it just smells like jam. It smells so fruity. So yeah. The blueberries obviously bring nothing, because blueberries don't taste of anything and are the most pointless of fruits. But there's just tons of just blackcurrant and raspberry jam. A little bit of maple syrup scent in there as well, but I assume that'll just be the vanilla. It looks great. It smells great. Enough of this. Let's get it bloody slurped. Oh, that is a humdinger, and that as well, that is sour too. That has got, unlike those sort of the Azvex sort of Scoop or Manners or the Vault City Stupid series, they just tend to sort of be under the guise of sour beer, but they are really just really sweet, thick. And you know, I don't mean that as a diss. I mean that with the utmost respect, because they are absolutely delicious. But this is something else. This is just pure fruit. This is just it's like a big smoothie. Again, like I always say in pretty much every video, not a hint of its ABV, but that is just pure, like, tart raspberries. You know, it's so good. It almost tastes healthy. Do you know what I mean? As in, there's just so much fruit packed into that. I'm not really getting any marshmallow or cacao nibs, to be honest with you. There's definitely a tiny little chocolatey hint right at the very end, but yeah, I'm not really getting anything of the marshmallow or the cacao, to be honest with you. But I'm not complaining about that, because just those black currants, sorry, yeah, the blackberry and raspberries, they are just stealing the show on this one. colour of that as well. Oh, you could. I take back what I said. But like, oh, you wouldn't drink like 5 or 6 of these. If you had a spare 60 quid, you could definitely drink 6 of these. You wouldn't even feel like you're having a bloody drink. You could have this for breakfast, and I mean, people would probably judge you, but if you could keep it to yourself, and they would not know. They would not know that you were having. They would think that this was a smoothie if you had that for breakfast. Man alive, that is a absolute belter of a beer. That you, yeah, if you're in Nottingham, and I'm actually I've actually recorded quite a few videos in advance, so this might have sold out at Brookhaven by the time the video comes out. But even if it has, just keep an eye out, you know, for anything from Mortalis anyway. But yeah, if you do see this Evil Twin Mortalis collaboration, you would be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't pick this up. This is an absolute blinder of a beer, and like I said, it feels like I'm getting one of my 5 a day. Oh, I just want to keep on. I mean, I'm gonna just keep on drinking it, aren't I? I am gonna finish this one on camera, because it seems a bit of a daft idea to not just leave it, like end the video with only one mouthful left in the glass. But yeah, Evil Twin Mort. I do sometimes think that though, as in like, I spent £10.90 on a beer, and then I drink it in like 4 minutes. It's sort of like, well, I don't know if I really savoured that enough. Like, I definitely didn't leave it. I never really give it enough time to evolve, do I? As in sort of like let the temperatures, let the sort of flavours open and everything. But to be fair, I think anyone who gets one of these, I think you will find that you'll be drinking it in 3 or 4 gulps, you know, yourself. You know, this isn't one to just sit there and savour. Like, this isn't what, well, it is, but that's why you need 2 or 3 cans of it. But I even think, like, if you bought one of these and split it with a friend, you would be annoyed at yourself for losing half of the can. That is like, it's so thick, it's sticky, great mouthfeel. That's probably where the marshmallow is, to be fair. But yeah, that is an absolute blinder. And I think any other year, this probably would have been my beer of the year. But I don't know, I might actually buy another one of these for Christmas Day or something. Like, this would be a great one to have, sort of like, this would be great with a cheese board. Well, that was delicious. And well, like I said, it's got a real sourness to it, a real nice grown-up sourness to it. Thank you very much indeed for watching, as always. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, give your boy a like and a subscribe, so old Rowie can start making some of that sweet, sweet internet money like everybody else out there is. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. You know, take care of yourselves in a bit. Yeah, but